I'm in the process of cracking all the header nut loose. Just wanted to show you the specific socket type, extension type, and tools in general, what I'm using to get to them. I'm using I guess this would be considered like a mediums. Because I originally had the deep socket and it was just too long and didn't work, so I guess this is like a medium, because the shallow ones don't work out too well. And so the header has 6 nuts that hold them in, and pretty much I use this combination. Sorry, I lied, actually, without the small extension. So I'm going to put it on each one to show you how much space there is to be able to get to each one. Alright, so for the first one, it's the bottom one. This is how I got to it and was able to break it loose. With this one, I didn't really need the flex joint. Just the socket and the ratchet is enough, but as you can see, this is still okay. Same thing with this one. Just the socket and the ratchet is enough. Using the deep socket angles it at a really weird angle for the ratchet, so I don't advise using a deep socket for that one. Let's see. This one, also I only used a socket and the ratchet. You don't need the flex joint. You can if you want. As you can see, it works. There's one inside underneath there. Not sure if you can see it right there. So that one, you need the flex. I don't know what to call this. I'm sorry, guys. But you need this in order to get to it. So give me 1 second, see if I can get to it. But this is how I got to it. Okay, so I'm on it. I would definitely advise trying to use one hand. Yep, on it. Use one hand to ensure that the socket is on the bolt head, so you're not stripping it. And then there's one more that I am very sure that I can't show you. It's that one that's kind of like hiding all the way back there. I also used this medium with the flex to get to it. Let me see if I can try to position it. Yep, okay, so it's pretty much like this. I mean, it's a little awkward, but so yeah. So for those two, for sure, I would definitely and highly recommend making sure that the socket is on the nut completely, like square and dead on. Otherwise you will be stripping it. But yeah, so that's the passenger side. I'm gonna go ahead and take that out, and then I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna do the driver's side. And with regards to the heat shield, they are a little tricky to get to. They are 10 mils. There are 3 of them. That's 1. Down here is 2. Then this hole is right there is 3. I pretty much only use a wrench. They're not really in there very hard. Put some WD-40 and then just kind of crack them loose. It is angled. This one and that one are angled awkwardly, so it'll take some time, but it's not too bad. I got the heat shield loose, but the driver's side is kind of in there. I don't know how to take it out yet, so I'll probably have to do it from the bottom. Probably have to disconnect the steering column, but I'll get to that later. I want to point out that this plug is the O2 sensor plug. This is the one on the passenger side. The clip is facing towards the front, so this is not too bad to get out. It was kind of stuck in there, so I had some trouble. On the driver's side, the plug is there. I'm having a little trouble with that one, but I'm not too worried about it since I'm currently working on the passenger side. Once you have all the nuts off, the header, it can be removed going towards the bottom. That's how that's gonna come off. Okay, so the driver's side. Very first bottom nut, using the medium depth socket with the swivel head. I was able to get this. That's the one right there. I was able to get 3 other ones. That one, and that one, and there's one more, like another top one. It's in there, but it's gonna be hard to see. That one right there. So I got these 4 using this setup. Gonna see. Just gonna have to snake your way in like that. So that's 4 out of the 6. I haven't been able to reach the one that is on the bottom side here and the bottom side in the back. I just kind of update some things have kind of changed in the sense where I got the opportunity to buy a 2016 VQ motor. So because I'm gonna put in a new motor, I'm actually not gonna finish my Z1 header install. So I still have the passenger side out with the driver's side in, and the bolts loose, but yeah, I'm not gonna finish the header install on that side and just gonna yank out the motor as is, and then move everything over to the new motor. So we'll see how that goes.